right, brother.
All right, bro. Y'all be blessed.
Yeah.
All right.
It's working. Nest the God. It's working. It's working.
So just so you all know, I got the world famous legend with me on today. One of the fastest SN95s in the world. The legend, Walt No, right there.
Listen, America. If you don't have a hype man like this in your group,
Let me
you
tell you
need to
something.
find another group.
Let me tell you something. He's a great husband. He's a great father. So happy Father's Day to everybody. Happy Father's Day to Mr. No.
Absolutely.
We had a couple of issues that we needed to rectify. So he's like, anything that comes to wiring, I call him. He you know, I got this Ron Francis kid on here. It's like 700 wires going into that thing, and I don't know what to do. I only know one, and that's for the fans. Outside of that, I can't do nothing. So he's the genius right here. But listen, at Walt No, I'm going to put it right here in the video. Listen, one of the fastest SN95s out here. That's all I'm gonna say. So we're fixing that issue. One of the other things is that, so, you know, the car's been running, but one of the things he had to do was my O2 sensor wires may have been crossed. So it's been causing an issue as related to the tune. So my RPM was jumping up at 2,000 and then jumping down on 11, and then it was acting like it was starving for gas. Never cut off, but it just, so he's rectifying that. And all I'm doing right now with the cars is fixing these little issues. Right now, just to give an update, I am going to go with a T56 Magnum, and so I'm trying to decide, do I want to take this clutch out? So I actually want you all's opinion that I actually have, you know, you got over 700 horsepower, 03 Cobras or whatever. You know, I got the McLeod RST in here, and I got to loosen the clutch cable a little bit because, man, I did a pull for some odd reason, driving from work, and the 03 Cobra pulled up me on the side of the expressway, and I did a pull. I dropped that boy. Next thing I know, it's all smoke coming up in the trans tunnel, and I'm like, oh my God, and it smelled like clutch. Now, for you all, I know how to drive. I've been doing this for 20 years, so I'm like,
Now, the other thing y'all don't know is he did a second dyno pull, which he's not, you know, it's top secret stuff, but he's got 4-digit power on this thing. So don't let him fool you with that 700 number.
like what he said, everybody needs a hype man. So with that, you all, I'm going to unloosen the clutch cable as well. Also, my Dakota Digital doesn't read the temperature because I have to pull the temperature gauge out so that the factory one can read as well. So we just kind of going through a whole lot of smaller stuff right now on this day before Father's Day. Then I'm going to talk about my old man, Father's Day, and this car, because like I said, this car is a dedication to him. So stay tuned. All right, everybody. So part of today's project is, yeah, I can't take these anymore. Like, these get on my last nerve, these sagging map pockets. No, I don't want to pull them up. No, I don't even want them there. And I don't want to take these map pockets off and still have this button here. So I ordered the actual ones from LMR. That's just literally this piece. And so I'm going to pull this off on this day before Father's Day because we're trying to get every little thing handled with this car. So here we go. All right, so here we go. I already knocked out the passenger door, put that one on, much cleaner. And even though this don't look bad, but I mean, come on, man. Like, that's not a good look for me. I'm very particular, and I just don't need them. I hate the way they look, so I just want that clean look. Plus, I needed to put new tabs on the door panels because on this one because it just wasn't sitting right on that door, and I was having issues with my door lock falling under because the pins in the back of it wasn't sitting right, and so we are going to go ahead and get this one taken care of, and then I'll reinstall this on the doors. So for you all that's never done this before, on the back end, all of these tabs are kind of flipped down. And so you just got to kind of flip them up, get them up out of there. But then with the new ones, it's quite interesting because they have these, and it's kind of like two of them. So it was a little painful, but it's not the hardest thing in the world. Like I said, they're just one. And then these have these two. Like I said, it's just tedious stuff. It's not the hardest thing in the world, just tedious. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out, throw this one in, and then kind of put the door panels back on the car. Stay tuned. as a pain. And ever since, you know, I had the car done the first time for the paint that was all taken off, I have not been able to get this thing right the way that I wanted to. And so we got this door panel right, and I was having problems with that lock and unlock because that lock would fall under the door and then I couldn't unlock it. It was just a pain, but we got it together. All right, and so there we go. Both doors are actually complete. We got that in there. We got this thing mounted the way it's supposed to be. Got this lock in here, so when it locks, it don't go under the door. It's actually in here the right way. And those pockets are looking pretty nice. And so I'm excited about that. Take you around to the other one. On this side as well. Door's clean. No more pockets. And so we went ahead and knocked that on out, and we unloosened the clutch cable, so stay tuned. All right, so it's Father's Day, and you know, the real Ford boys decided to come out today. You know what I mean? Like, look. So let me first off, let me show y'all what this is. So for y'all that be tripping about me putting this on the car, the snake is there because the snake is there. Let's just make that clear, all right? But then here goes the real deal right here. We got some real GT500s right here.
Hey man, I gotta compliment you on
We got some real GT500s up in here. Look, we bleed Ford blue over here. It's not a game. It is not a game. This is Father's Day. This is your Father's Day video. This is what we do. This is how we celebrate Father's Day. So I wasn't gonna add it to the video, but this is just what happens. Like, we bleed Ford blue here. Don't talk to me. You know what I mean? I love all cars. Don't get me wrong. If you want to talk to your boy. Don't talk to me about your LS swap. I love you. Keep that over there. Talk to me about this right here. This is what we're talking about right here. We're talking about stuff like this. Strong Fords. You know, Ford made and still makes great cars. So this is just how we celebrate Father's Day. So I kind of wanted to give you all the real deal on how we do Father's Day. All right, so first off, I just want to say happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that are out there taking care of their children, or for those that have already raised their children. Just want to give a special honor and a special shout out to you on this day. I'm going to give you all some of the updates on the car outside of what you've already seen, but this is my daughter, Kristen, who just made 9 months the other day, and so I'm just pretty excited about her. And so, like I said, big special shout out to all you good fathers out there taking care of your children and taking care of your responsibilities. You all are the real MVPs. As it relates to the car, a lot of questions that I've been getting asked about the car, how does it run and everything. Look, when are you going to do a first drive and all of that? The reason you haven't seen me do a first drive is because the weather here in Chicago has been terrible, and it's just now getting warm outside, and you know, 50 degrees is not good for a car that's got that much horsepower, and you're trying to hook or you're trying to go straight. It's not good. Good for a supercharger, but just not good for hooking. So I've already done all that now. We've had, especially even like today on Father's Day, we've had some very 80-degree weather, which means that that ground is good. And I wanted to work all the little kinks out the car as well. And I could just tell you all like this, for you all that are concerned about the Toyos, they hook pretty well. I still don't have a first gear, but for the rest of them, it does very, very good, way better than the Nittos that I had on there. As it relates to the power, it's a lot. With it being a 3,000-pound car, it's a lot of power, and it gets there very quickly. So, torque, horsepower, all that, it's a lot. So it's actually been a joy to drive. So just so you know, I'm going to get my GoPro camera, and I'm going to get the actual mounts that I can use for the car. I don't have those, so, and then I'm gonna take you all on a full ride along with the car. So the reason I threw that other video in there, so you can see me kind of messing around with it just a little bit, because I was at my buddy's house. But yeah, we're big Ford fans, and we bleed Ford blue, which is why you even see that blue screen right there, because that's how much we bleed Ford blue. No, but seriously, so that's what's going on with the car. I'm actually about to slow down and I'm letting the world know this. Just like I told my wife earlier, that I am slowing down as it relates to this car. I got a couple more goals that I want to get done with it, and then we're gonna move on to something else. And so, yeah, I'm maybe putting a T56 Magnum in it, so look out for that. And I'm trying to get these seats for the car as well, so that's coming up. But you know, what a better day to spend, best way to spend Father's Day than with the car being done. And so this is the point I wanted to make, and this is the thing. So I dedicated my car, you all know, to my father, and this is my second Father's Day without him. And you know, I get a lot of offers on the car. Somebody just offered me about 40-some thousand the other day, and I've been offered 50,000 for it. And I'm like, you all don't really understand. It's really not a value that you can put to me putting that car together and it finally running right, and it finally being in a space that I could just drive it and enjoy it. Because I did it in dedication to him. It's not something I can just let go, or just because whoever the next person, they're not going to have that same appreciation. Yeah, that's right, baby. And so, you know, it's just very, very important for me that I just keep doing what I need with it. So just wanted to kind of give you all that update and just say, hey, you know, hey, hold on, baby, come on. Just want to say, hey, thank you to all of you all who have been with me on this journey. And I just want to thank my father for giving me this gift of working on these cars. I know I've done a video about them before, but it's Father's Day. I gotta acknowledge him on this day. And so, you know, regardless of how good or bad our relationship was, he was my father. And man, I am who I am is because of him. And so to all of you fathers out there, and to everybody, you know, at this point in life, you know, if you need to forgive your father or forgive anybody at this point, I just pray that you would do it and go from there. So that's all I got. I'm not gonna keep you all long, but just wanted you all to know those are the updates. That's what's coming up with the car. I will be at Mustang Week. Hopefully they're doing Foxtoberfest. I'll be at that. And Ponies in the Smokies, we coming. All right, so we will be there because I bought my ticket for that for in March, but we will be at Ponies in the Smokies. So yeah. Oh, and side note, I have not lost a race yet, and my car is a magnet for everybody wanting to come and race because they think it's slow. So if you like this channel, please make sure you do me a favor. Please make sure you like. Please make sure you subscribe. And say hello to my beautiful daughter, Kristen. Okay, she's such an angel. I love her so much. Please say hello to my because she's more important than these cars. She's more important than a Foxbody any day. And so I got to get off this video because she's ready to go. So thank you all so much. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and God bless you.